What is that?
That's a loud squealing. We're having technical issues. We're trying to accommodate our guests in the studio, Kristian Day and Meryl.
Hey, turn off my mic for a minute.
Meryl, what's your name again?
Meryl Goldsmith.
Goldsmith, okay. We'll get there in a little bit. Why don't you swing over here to Tara's microphone while B-Sox is messing with that. Kristian, hang there. We'll test out that microphone with you. You're a guinea pig.
Got it.
Kristian Day. There we go. Now we got it.
This one's done.
Is it?
All right.
It's done? All right. How are you guys?
Great. Thanks
Awesome.
for having us.
Kristian, when I wanted to get you up front, I'm like, that guy looks familiar. You did the movie with the Templeton Rye.
I did. That was almost a different life. Back in 2012, I toured around the Midwest, 43 theaters.
Why was that a different life? What happened? Have you progressed? You just moved on?
I moved on to I work in reality TV now on shows trust me.
He's like, I got to pay my mortgage.
I do. I work on shows like Bachelor, Intervention, Hotel Impossible. I still miss my days of indie film. I kind of want to go back to it sometimes, but that's almost like volunteer work, because there's really not much money to be made.
But isn't that the passion?
It is the passion.
Isn't that one big coal in your heart that beats and burns bright?
It is, and there's still a part of me that loves it to death. But now I've given a lot of support to other indie filmmakers. Either with doing the Interrobang Film Festival at the Arts Fest, but then I also help produce filmmakers in the Midwest, help them get their movies made, and that kind of warms my heart a little bit,
So you got your toe in it. You're dabbling a little bit.
Yeah, I'll never get out of it 100%.
Now, Interrobang is the film festival portion of the Des Moines Arts Festival. And Meryl Goldsmith?
Yes.
And you're a filmmaker.
I am.
Where are you from?
I live in Los Angeles.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
I am now, yeah.
One of those jaded LA types.
But I'm from the Midwest originally. So.
Are you going to get a call from your agent? How's Marty doing? Marty on the coast? Yeah.
Marty, how's it going out there? Let me know.
Hey, Meryl, I told you don't do that show. It's not going to move the needle, babe. I'm meeting with Spielberg next week. Well, Spielberg's dog walker, but that still counts.
Close enough.
Now, what kind of films do you make?
Documentaries, right now.
Oh, okay. Those are hot. Love the documentary.
Yeah, we've got a really controversial one here at the Interrobang Film Festival.
What is it?
It's about shaken baby syndrome and how it's actually now considered to be junk science, and
really,
approximately 1,000 innocent people are in prison over a medical misdiagnosis. So our story focuses on doctors who are traveling the country defending people in these cases. They say that if they really did shake the baby, the neck would be broken, first of all, and there's dozens of medical conditions that they didn't look into that could be causing these classic symptoms, they say, which is bleeding in the brain, bleeding on the back of the eyes, which, as it turns out, is a very generic response to a lot of medical conditions. So
Jenny McCarthy hates your movie, probably.
I don't really go into her brain too much, so I'm not sure what she would think. But there's a lot of families out there who are relying on the truth in this film to get out.
And this is your film?
It is, yes.
Okay.
I partnered with my cousin, who's a career investigative journalist. She's national award winning. She's based in Portland, Oregon. So the movie's actually based on her reporting.
Yeah. How do you decide what you're going to do a documentary on?
I called her for story ideas, actually, because I wanted to do something that really helped people and made a difference in the world. In the past, I had done documentaries about electronic music, mostly. And so she had the Shaken Baby story and said that it was too controversial for her newspaper to do at the time. They wouldn't run it. So we decided to do it as a film. So I really look for stories that grab people by the throat and don't let go.
Yeah. And it's called what?
It's called The Syndrome, and it's playing today at 3:15 at the Interrobang Film Festival.
Okay. So go check it out. Downtown Des Moines. Des Moines Arts Festival is going on all this weekend, of course. Do you prefer documentaries, or have you ever thought of like a what's the word?
Fiction narrative.
Yeah, fictional narrative
I'm
thing.
actually developing some screenplays right now. I studied film at the University of Michigan, so I love movies. I'm just a movie freak, and happened to get into documentaries and went down that road. But yeah, I'm working on fiction as well right now. So
cool.
Yeah.
What does the
I'm looking to Kristian for all my movie recommendations now, because he's really got the best for this festival. So
We got some good stuff this year.
Look at you, segueing, throwing it over to Kristian.
Yeah, it's like playing basketball.
What's playing at Interrobang that we should check out?
Tonight,
obviously The Syndrome.
Yeah, obviously The Syndrome. Tonight at 7, we have Wildlight that stars Bruce Greenwood, who was in Mad Men, and he played Captain Pike in the new Star Trek film.
Bruce is so cool. We've talked to him.
He's ruined Star Trek.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, no,
he's a cool guy. We talked to him about some other project. He was like the nicest dude.
Yeah, we've got some films that have actually just gotten picked up for distribution, some stuff that's being considered for distribution. Tomorrow night we have The Morning After, which deals, it's basically about 6 or 7 vignettes of one-night stands.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is really interesting.
That's a fictional narrative?
Yeah, it's a fictional narrative, and you just kind of see...
Based on true stories?
Yeah, and you just see what happens. You have this one-night stand, and, some stay together, some don't. Tonight we have the 48-hour film project Mixer. This is the first time we've had a bar inside the Interrobang Film Festival. So we're going to be playing a sequence of some of the best 48-hour films, and then we're going to be doing some drink specials tonight. Let's see what else we're doing. Tomorrow we have the iPhone filmmaking workshop, which I did 2 years ago, which was a huge hit.
That's got to be a lot bigger now, isn't it?
It's a lot bigger. Back then, I used to do a TV show on Me TV, which was with Sam Allen from Talk Apocalypse, Crowding the Pan. And I shot it entirely on an iPhone 4S. Now, back then, people weren't really doing that. Now, if you go to major cities, you see these billboards that are shot on the iPhone 6, which is nuts.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of sponsors, Holoclip. They gave us some lenses to give out to people, eye stabilizer, and a couple other things that I'm going to be giving out to people and teaching them how to make films on their iPhone.
That's cool. That's really cool. And you are now working on The Bachelor.
I'm working on The Bachelor.
What do you do for The Bachelor and these reality shows?
I'm a coordinator.
And what's it like to sell your soul?
It is, well, it's actually, for the money, it's actually pretty easy,
No, what do you do on The Bachelor?
I'm a coordinator for him.
What does that mean?
So the coordinator is basically when you need to set up shoot dates, what crew you're going to have, you make the schedule. That's what I do for them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't move up. I'm a shooter for a lot of reality TV, running camera, being an assistant camera. But because that show's union, I can't move up in that area. And living in Iowa, it's not really feasible for me to join the union for that.
Okay, so you still live here.
I still live here.
But you commute to LA or wherever.
I go there 3 times a year. It's only cost $200 to fly out there.
That's not bad.
No, it's not, especially with Southwest. So, and as you know, living in Iowa, especially Des Moines, is very affordable. It's a great way. It's a great life to be here. I mean, I live over by the Art Center in Waterbury, and I don't want to leave.
What the hell is that?
Phone went off. Sorry.
He's making a movie over there.
Yeah. Oh, and then and I'm still making projects here. Back in February, I worked with director Joe Clark. We did a kids movie called Up on the Rooftop that had Mr. Belding from Saved by the Bell playing Santa.
I think I remember seeing something about that.
Yeah. So I'm still doing stuff here, but I mean, I kind of had to make a decision. I could still be the starving artist trying to get my films made.
I'm just breaking your balls. You got nothing to.
I did sell my soul. That's understandable. I know.
No. You got.
Have you watched Bachelorette this season?
I don't watch it.
Oh Jesus,
it's all
it's
garbage.
a mess.
I don't watch it anyways. But it works for you.
It does work for me.
That's fine. God bless you. No, that's great. And that sounds like you got the best of both worlds. You get to work and still do the connections in LA, and then come over here and bring that LA pay and get a nicer house.
Yeah, I do. And then just spend the money here, put it back in our economy.
And real quick, we got to wrap it up because we're running late. But Interrobang, is that something maybe people are looking to make into like a con or Sundance? Any aspirations there?
There are some things happening that will be announced soon along those lines because we've kind of started to slowly outgrow our space.
Did we just scoop something?
I cannot say.
The Des Moines Film Festival, sponsored by the Morning Moose Show.
Yes.
Presented by. We'll get a presenting sponsor.
We can get you there.
All right. I want to be a judge. I want to be on a panel. Okay. I want to wear a scarf and a beret and big sunglasses and just berate everybody's movies.
Perfect.
Cigarette with a stick.
Cigarette with a stick.
Perfect.
There we go. All right, Kristian, it's good seeing you again.
Yeah, totally.
Good luck on the those crappy shows you work on and your movie career. And no, I'm just messing with you. Meryl, it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting
Good luck
you.
with The Syndrome, which is playing today at the Interrobang Film Festival at Des Moines Arts Festival. It's a pleasure. Get to the Arts Festival. It's only through Sunday, people. News is on the way.
Who is BillionAuto.com? We are one of the area's largest automotive internet dealers with